Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question. We also had a question at planttalkradio.com from Amber. And Amber says, when is the best time to transplant Sweet William?
Right, so that's a fairly small flowering plant that can be kind of a late winter, spring, early spring flower. So what I do is let it bloom, and then any time after that this spring will be fine to transplant it. It's a fairly small plant, so just sort of either with a shovel or even a trowel kind of get around the roots there, and you can transplant. So I'd wait at least, as we were talking earlier, let the weather play out here a little bit longer, a couple more weeks, but once we're into April through about mid-May, I think it'd be a great time to transplant it. If for any reason you can't do that, then early fall would be another good option, so right around September. But again, easy care and just plant it back at the same level, firm that soil in, just an inch or so of mulch, and it should be good to go.
Now, I'm trying to go through my brain here about Sweet William. Little round flowers with sort of a reddish and pinkish mostly.
Yes, I think so. It's not one I'm as familiar with some others, but yeah, I think masses of those small flowers, and I think definitely in the reddish, purplish, pink colors, and good little splash of color.
Yeah, very pretty. Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com